Hi, everybody. Welcome back for another movie review. Today's movie is Frankenstein, the
Mhm.
2025 version released on Netflix. What you got, cousin?
It was good. Y'all should really watch it. It was really, really good. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, only
Okay.
because it's like one of those movies to me with like a lot of layers. I
Mm-hmm.
think it warrants watching it more than once. I know some of us don't do that, but I think you'll get more out of it if you watch it more than one time. I think it touched on a lot of um, stuff that we're still dealing with today. It's a lot of,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, it's a lot of layers. It was really, really good. The
I,
gore was good. The imagery was gorgeous. I like that they told it in two parts from both
mhm.
perspectives. And even though it was over 2 hours, I personally didn't think it felt that long. I felt like it was a quick watch, even though it was kind of long, but it felt quick.
2 hours and 32 minutes. Felt quick.
Yes, when it's a good movie, you can't tell. Clearly, you could tell.
Okay. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I did also
Okay.
think it was a very good movie, very good
Okay.
watch, but I broke it up in half.
Mm,
I did not sit and watch the whole thing straight out. Now I will. I want to go back because we did discover there are some parts that, I'm like, I should go back and rewatch that.
yeah.
Normally I don't. So for me to be open to the fact of seeing this again, that says a lot.
Yeah. Sound like
Um
you gave it a 5, but we'll stick with the 4.
I gave it a 4 because it was too dang on long. If it wasn't so long, I would have given it a 5. My attention span. But move on. Let's carry on. Um But one of the most um I think memorable parts of the movie for me was the blind man. They didn't even give it a poor man a name. Um the fact that he had such patience and compassion and just an openness towards the creature to help him learn and understand the world, and like he learned so much from that man,
Hmm.
and spoiler alert, to see that relationship develop and then to see him die. I mean, dang, the wolves ain't have to tear him up like that, but they got him. um
It's kind of supposed to be reminiscent of your grandparents. Because it's like your grandparents have way more patience, but when they your parent, they more like Victor. It's like, how many apples do
right.
you have on the table?
Can you say anything other than Victor? Right. So
Or you
you're
getting a
right.
whooping. You getting a whooping, and he got a
Yeah.
whooping several times.
Yeah.
He got whooped.
So that possibly could have been it, and I think it gave him, because he had a chance to develop an unconditional friendship. Like the
Mm,
mayor didn't ask anything of him. There was nothing, no expectations. It literally was just pure, unadulterated compassion and love for him and wanting to help this boy. And the fact that he couldn't see, it took it to a deeper level, because I wonder if he could see, would he have been as open because of the way he looked? And that says a lot to modern day society. Like, we judge people based on their appearance. We may or not give them a second chance or a first chance just based on what we see
yeah.
and the assumptions that we make. So, like, I thought that was a beautiful moment in the movie, and it really like took my heart.
But to play off of that, he might have, because that's kind of what the girl did. Like, she seen the that's what he's called, the creature. He doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I thought his name was Frankenstein until I actually watched this movie and realized the creator's name is Victor Frankenstein, and the creature has no name. So, okay.
Correct.
So anyway, the creature, when she first saw him, Elizabeth, she was, I mean, I thought they was going to be together. I was like, girl, you real? You all up in his face. Like,
Well,
calm
first of
down.
all, Elizabeth was a little bit touched. And she was seeking something that she wasn't getting from William, and she definitely wasn't going to get it from Victor. So the
So she
creature
wanted it
seemed
from the
like,
creature?
huh?
She wanted it from the creature?
Yes.
I mean, she turned that carriage around. She wasn't playing. She had a feeling. And she wasn't wrong.
That moment that they shared as he was holding her as she was dying, I was like,
That was a lot.
That was a lot. And I'm not saying that she was looking for anything sexual with the creature. I'm saying she was looking for such a deep connection, and she was not getting that with the mere mortals that she was around. So the creature was gonna give her that.
They sure did move out the way and let him come down them steps though, which is, I don't know. Speaking of death, I thought the mother's tomb was gorgeous. I thought that was
Okay.
beautiful. It gave Handmaid's Tale vibes for me, that whole scene with the red and stuff. But I thought it was gorgeous.
Creepy.
I thought it was beautiful. I thought,
Creepy.
okay. So my favorite part was when the creature took the dynamite after dragging Victor ass all through that snow, and he took that dynamite
He
and
did.
he pulled a Portia from Real Housewives and he dragged the hell out of his ass. And then he gave him that dynamite. He said, light it. And he lit that thing. He said,
Run.
run. I said, okay.
Yes.
I said, you
Yes.
might not have wanted to break his ankle before you. And what was that? He had a leg injury. He stayed with a leg. When he, spoiler, when he blew out of that house and that leg went to the, I said,
You're not wrong.
Victor. I said, sir, I thought he was dead. I said, it's GG's for him. It's game over. I said, he done for.
They patched him up good.
I mean, he stay getting
They
a pass
patched-
and wobbling on through life. He be wilding.
I just want to know, how was he out on that ice still alive like that?
That's pure ambition. That's perseverance, ambition, discipline. Because I can
He didn't
barely
give
get to
up.
the gym when it's cold, and you out there hunting down.
Okay.
And the creature wasn't even trying to hunt you. He trying to mind his own business. And the sad part is he only wanted a friend. That's all he said. He said, everybody's going to keep dying around me, especially after what you mentioned, his blind friend who has no name. After he passed away, it was just like, I just want a friend. I'm just, literally, you have me out here. I cannot die. I've tried to die. I would love
He
to die.
said,
I
make me a
can't die.
companion. He
Can
told
I
that
have
boy
somebody?
no. He said no.
He said, no, y'all going to be out here being raunchy and make more. So I'm going to be able to do that. Like, y'all trying to repopulate and then you going to be a whole nother series of creatures. I'm not going to do that, which I thought was very ignorant. I think you could have gave him somebody. I really do.
So Victor is already roaming through life acting a fool. You want to make another one that can only say Victor. He gonna have to teach the companion.
He learned
Okay.
more than Victor at the end, as you can see. When he got on that boat, he was talking fluent. I was like, he said, no, hear my story. I said, well, go ahead, sir. Go off. He said he
It's like
learned
he was
English.
speaking poetry. It was just flowing. I
But
was
Victor
like,
has
now
no
he ain't
patience.
sing. That's enough.
Victor has no patience. Okay, so even when you have children, it takes more than 2 days for them to learn a word. I need you. You just made them yesterday.
That blind
The
man took.
fact that he
We
can't
gonna
even say
say
Victor is crazy.
we're gonna say months because we don't know how long they was in that little house till them wolves got up in there. But that blind man spent a lot of time with him, teaching him, being patient with him. I mean, that was his friend, yo. They ain't had to do that.
You're really upset about that. Oh,
I really am. Come on now. Okay, let the wolves in, chew on him a little bit, but don't kill him.
well, honey, he wasn't going to live too much longer, whether the wolves came or not.
But I'm just saying,
He
in
was highly
this
up in age.
particular instance, then he would have had a companion, and he wouldn't have had to go find Victor and break him up like that to make him somebody.
He was going to break Victor down anyway.
Okay.
That was going to happen. And if I was them people on the boat, they're a little too I don't know the word, but they're a little too helpful for not knowing who Victor is. I'm not risking. I don't know him. He
Man
just got on the
said,
boat.
send him on his way. He was like, no, we must help. No, we must
You
not.
outside. Somebody's knocking. Sir,
We don't even know what that is. Anyway, so y'all, we would like to know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, share,
yeah.
and let us know what you think our next movie review should be.
Oh, that's a good one. We've never done that.
Okay. All right, y'all. Good night. Y'all take care. Happy holidays.